Well, good day, Spurs fans. Paul the Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet, and it's a miserable, horrible winter's day here in Sydney. But you know what? I woke up this morning, eagerly looked at the news vis-a-vis Tottenham Hotspur, and what did I see? Nothing yet again, apart from the same old headlines being trotted out that have been trotted out for days. Ange's decision coming this week. So for all those slop merchants, I mean, I don't know if you've heard of AI slop. You know, AI is just polluting the internet with garbage. It's like that with Spurs. It's just Spurs slop. Any old garbage, ladled out, lumpy bits into a trough so everyone can get their snouts in and get their fill of Spurs ill-informed slop. So anyone out there who was saying big and bold, either like Barnaby or Henry Wright, that Ange has been sacked, wrong. There's been a load of people out there saying it's definitely going to happen Monday or Tuesday. He's gone. Well, it's Wednesday now, isn't it? It's Wednesday. No news. And as the days move on towards the end of the week, and maybe the sun sets on this week and rises on another week, mark my words, the goalposts will change. The goalposts will change from this week to, tricky decision, it's been postponed a week. Or my other guess would be that they'll say, well, Spurs had talks with Thomas Frank and Glasner and anyone else, but they all turned us down, so we're stuck with Ange. That's going to be the narrative. It's going to be third choice Ange, something like that. Even though it was third choice when he joined us, but I don't care. I remember when he joined Celtic, and one of the first press conferences he was asked, it was something like, how do you feel about being Celtic's third choice for manager? And Ange said, I could be fifth choice for all I know, I don't care. And why should he? Why should he? He's out there having a well-earned break. Hopefully none of this noise is getting to him from the media. It all seems to have come from one source, and I did see that earlier on, I don't know if it's this season or last season, this same douche from Football Insider claimed that Ange had a big falling out with 4 Spurs players. There was Vicario, Romero, Bentancur, someone else, can't remember. But obviously that was a pile of tripe as well. But somehow this story by this cat has gone viral and everyone's picked it up. And the Spursosphere, the dishes out of Spurs slop, love it. But they're going to all have to backtrack, aren't they? And because there's no news. By the way, I don't blame the club for not responding. I'm not of the mind that the club has to say anything about this. Because if they respond to, and let's face it, we're used to the club not responding to anything anyway. More serious matters than this have happened and they've been nothing. Maybe things will change now that PR Supremo Donna Cullen has changed. Maybe there'll be a new PR strategy implemented. I want to see a plan by COB. But if they respond to this, then where do you draw the line? Where you respond to this, okay, we responded to this rumour. Now we'll have to respond to another rumour and another one. And you know what it's like with Tottenham. Ange is dead right. There's something about Tottenham Hotspur that just makes people go a little crazy. So the amount of stuff that gets written about us is just bonkers. The spurious stuff, made up stuff. And then it's just fermented in a big vat full of, I don't know, foreskins and toenails and rat's tails and stirred around and dished out as Spurs slop to the masses under the guise of expert analysis, expert opinion from these people that have never kicked a football, never managed anyone, never managed an under-10s team, let alone Tottenham Hotspur, but they all know better. Remember, folks, the qualification for doing a YouTube channel isn't your CV. You don't have to submit all your experience when you set up a YouTube channel. You just need one of these. You just need a camera and just switch it on and say, here's what I reckon. And somehow people have got to pay pay homage. They've got to pay reverence to your opinion because, everyone's got the right to their opinion. That seems to be the mantra of the 21st century. Everyone's got a right to an opinion. Yeah, but most of them are shit, aren't they? I don't have to respect people's opinion if they're talking out their cracks, do they? So the Slop merchants are having a field day. It'll be fun watching them all backtrack one by one as we go into next week. They'll just drag it out somehow. It's like, well, moving the goalposts. That's what these clowns always do. Move the goalposts. You know, they say something and then the opposite happens and then they'll say, I never said that. Here's the video. Well, I said it because moving the goalposts. Or they'll just pick on something else. It's just slop, slop, slop. It's not care for the club. It's not wanting better for Tottenham Hotspur. It's just wanting more notoriety. It's a weird old thing. It's like I say, all you need is a webcam and maybe a dash of confidence. Maybe use words that imply that you know what you're talking about. But if you really listen to these people, it's apparent they haven't got a clue. They have not got a clue what they're talking about because they just sway in the sun. I was talking about, the mighty oaks stand strong. We just say, come on, you Spurs. These dandelions just blow in the wind anyway. What's going to get me some clicks today? I know. I'll do a video saying Ange has been sacked. I know. I'll do a video saying Cuti Romero is off to Madrid. What shall I do today? I don't know. Levy wants to paint the pitch purple. Let's just do hours of content about that and describe whether that is the correct hue for a football colour. And if it ain't, it's another thing against Levy. Get Levy out of the club. He wants to paint our pitch purple. It's just absolute dross over and over again. I mean, can't these people make content without stirring things up? Just talk about Spurs a bit in a nice way. It is, after all, the club you purport to support and love, maybe? I don't know. I don't know if I've heard many people say that word, but I certainly do. I love my team. And this is why I keep mentioning these people, because they're distracting, they're dividing, they're making us worse. They're making us worse. They're not helping. Let's do the opposite. Is all this in-depth bullshit analysis that they're conducting at the moment, is it doing anything to make us better? Are the board listening to one bloody word these idiots are saying? No, because they know they're idiots. But it does create noise. It feeds into the media, the traditional media, and then that feeds back. It feeds back into the Spurs sloposphere. And it's just a feedback of turds going around a whirlpool after a while. It's absolutely bloody awful. There they are. You can turn on any channel, any time of the day, 24 hours of the day. The world is round. There's always some do it. There they are, the same old 6 rancid dinner ladies ladling out their slop based on bugger all. Not here. I don't care if I'm right or wrong. I'm wrong at least 4 times every year, because I always say we're going to win at least 3 cups every year. So what do I know? But I hope you gather that I don't reckon I'm an expert. I'm just a supporter. I just love my team, and I just don't understand how people can really say they're supporters when all they're doing is making content which is just shitting on our club, stirring up needless noise, distracting everyone time and time again. Just as the point we got to a bit of unity in the club, they just get their ladles out and stir the skin off the froth, and here we go, the slop roundabout goes round again. Let's see what happens this week. Bugger all, in my opinion. Till next time, peace and love, man, and come on you Spurs.